We all love to sit down and watch some Netflix, but what if you could enjoy a really good show whilst also learning something very important at the same time? Well, that is now a possibility, and in today's video we are going to be taking a look at some Netflix shows that will definitely increase your knowledge. Number 1. Orange is the New Black. Orange is the New Black is a show based off of the 2010 book written by Piper Kerman. The book takes a look at what her life was like as an inmate in a female-only prison.
I've always loved getting clean. I love showers. I love baths. It's my happy place. Was my happy place.
Yeah, you got some nice titties. Oh, you got them TV titties. I'm done. Now get the fuck out the way.
I don't give a fuck about none of y'all.
My name is Piper Chapman. Time to say goodbye. I love you so much. I carried a suitcase of drug money once, 10 years ago.
Do you know about all this?
She failed to mention the lesbian.
Although the series gives a comedic twist to the story, it still shows what the original author wanted to portray in her book. It was just adapted into a drama/comedy show.
Lover who ran an international drug smuggling ring.
That's all good.
You were a lesbian? At the time.
Smile.
I wasn't ready.
Tough shit.
It's just like the Hamptons, only fucking horrible.
You leaving in a body bag.
Just getting started, bitch.
Hey, go sit there. She's a nice white lady.
We look out for our own.
Our own?
I'll take good care of you.
I have a prison wife. What?
Number 2. Alias Grace. Alias Grace is the true story of a housemaid who was accused of murdering her own housekeeper. This led to her being sentenced to life in prison, and consequently she became one of the most notorious women in 19th century Canada.
I was convicted of murder when I was a young girl. I have been an inmate for 15 long years. If there has been a crime, people want a guilty person. Rightly or wrongly does not matter.
You've given up hope of being set free.
I saved my hopes for smaller matters. I live in hopes of having a better breakfast tomorrow than I had today.
I'm a doctor. I work with the mind.
The story goes on to describe the almost unlivable conditions at the jail in which she was kept. The program shows that when a crime is committed, people will always flock to the scene and try and find somebody to blame.
It is not a question of your guilt or innocence that concerns me. I simply wish to know what you yourself can actually remember.
I've lost part of my memory entirely.
I hope that sooner or later we will bring back your memory.
I'm not at all sure I want it back. When I close my eyes, I can remember every detail of that house. The same sort of work from dawn to dusk.
Number 3. Narcos. This is probably the biggest show on this list. Narcos takes a look at the drug trade, and in particular the life of Pablo Escobar. It takes a look at the massive drug trade in the 80s and some of the super powerful drug lords that came as a result of it.
Imagine you were born in a poor family, in a poor country, and by the time you were 28 years old, you have so much money you can't even count it.
Señores, yo soy Pablo Emilio Escobar Gaviria, haciendo negocios, así que pues fresco. Ustedes eligen plata o plomo.
But I don't want to get ahead of myself.
The program also takes a look at the Colombian government and the DEA's inability to catch these criminals. Whilst the show does have its comedic moments, it actually does a really good job at portraying the feelings of the time.
I'm Steve Murphy, drug enforcement agent. In '79, the bad guys I was chasing wore flip-flops.
Are you running, huh? What you got? What is that?
When I started, a 1 kilo grass bust was cause for celebration. Before long, we were seizing 60 kilos of coke a day. The hippies had been replaced by Colombians, and these guys didn't wear flip-flops.
Number 4. Hacksaw Ridge. Hacksaw Ridge is the true story of a war doctor that didn't believe in killing people. Played by Andrew Garfield, this doctor did not believe in killing people, and he actually didn't fire a single bullet throughout the whole of the First World War. This is how he was the first man ever to receive a Medal of Honor without his rifle. This film is a must watch for any war enthusiast. 5 came back. The premise to this Netflix documentary is simple yet interesting. It's the story of 5 Hollywood film directors that enlisted in the army so that they could document the events of World War I. So those are some films and TV series that you can watch to increase your knowledge. But with that said, thank you for watching. I really hope you did enjoy this video, and if you did, please remember to like and subscribe. And if you did happen to enjoy this video, I'm sure you will love one of the two on your screen right now.